won't stop here. We'll call this Semi-Express.
Okay, right. So I've missed the platform. Sorry to everyone at Conningley.
Northern's driver training manager, Dave Enderby, is covering my blushes here. This is their new simulator, and I've just missed a stop at Conningley Station.
Okay, so I'm doing about 30 miles an hour here. That feels about right for going to the platform.
I'm on a run between Skipton and Leeds in a Class 331 electric unit, though with a quick change of some panels in the simulator, you can also replicate what it's like to drive a Class 195. 26 of these prototypes are on their way to Northern as part of a training revolution.
We've had a very much almost as chalk and talk style presentation to trainees for the time I've been here. We've mixed that up with some practical training, but largely it's sat in a classroom with a trainer talking about things and drawing things on whiteboards. And we need to move on. We need to move with the times, and we need to get the latest technology, which we've looked at today.
Currently, recruits wait weeks to go from classroom to cab. This technology means they can be potentially honing their driving skills in the first few days.
The focus is very much on quality at the moment to create better drivers. We're good at producing drivers. We want to make them better. We don't want to stand still. We want to keep improving.
That's a weather event there, isn't it?
So I can pre-plan weather events, or I can modify it real time, so I can make it foggy for him.
Dan Davison has helped get the simulator matching Northern's needs. There are hundreds of miles being programmed in, and of course the ability to test drivers with unusual scenarios.
We have a log that's generated which should produce a report at the end of a training session to say how they've done. At the minute, there's only a limited amount of stuff we can do with a real train on real live tracks without causing disruptions to the network, whereas on here we can put them through single line working where one of the tracks isn't available anymore, passing signals at danger. We can recreate these as many times as we want so that driver can build the skills, and when it comes to happening in the real world, they'll look back on experience rather than pure knowledge. These are driving simulators, not driver simulators, because there are elements of these sims that a conductor could benefit from. See, they work in the cabs as well, they have to interact with some of the equipment, so there's absolute benefits for our conductor train crew as well. We have instances where we have cars on tracks.
A bike on the track.
Bikes.
Something breaking the train windshield, I see there, stones.
Poles, trees, all this kind of stuff we do get on the tracks quite frequently, and drivers have to be prepared for what they have to do should they encounter one of these objects.
This is the equivalent of moving from steam to diesel locomotives in the 50s and 60s. It's seismic. It's an enormous generational jump in terms of training drivers. If you look in the distance there, Tom, you can see there's some red signals.
Yep.
Useful thing here about using a simulator is actually which one is yours. And for that reason, we've got a DRA button there.
What does DRA stand for?
So while the driver's reminder appliance is set, you can't take power.
So even if I pushed all the buttons, nothing would happen?
Nothing would move.
It's a remarkably immersive experience, and the technology will only improve. In the future, full motion simulators are planned for drivers, and platform and door simulators are planned for train crew. But of the approximately 150 new Northern train driver recruits this year, I probably won't be among them.